Affidavit filed by a senior IPS officer, Sanjeev Bhatt, who essentially says that Narendra Modi was there at a meeting on the 27th of February and that Narendra Modi specifically asked the people at that meeting not to go slow against rioters, post-Gujarat rioters, and to say that he said that that the Hindus should be given a chance to vent their anger. For more on this, we're now being joined by Jai Narayan Vyas, who's joining us from Gujarat, senior leader of the Gujarat government out there. Teesta Setalvad is with us as well. Jai Narayan Vyas and Tehsin Jafri is also joining us. Jai Narayan Vyas, if I could just start with you, how do you respond to what Mr. Bhatt has said in this affidavit?
Well, you very rightly use the word allegations, because this will have to go through the process of law, weighed in the light of the facts and the documents available, and then go through the process of adjudication. So I think since the entire process is on, it will be premature to reach to any conclusion. At the best, this is his own version, and that will have to go through the process of adjudication.
Teesta Setalvad, let me get you in. Do you think the affidavit filed by Sanjeev Bhatt reopens the several central questions on the precise role that Narendra Modi played during the Gujarat riots?
I don't think it reopens it. I think it just gives it a great central focus and emphasis, because until now you had the Concerned Citizens Tribunal under Justice Krishna, Justice Sawant and Justice Suresh that had secondary evidence in the terms of the testimony of the former Revenue Minister of Gujarat, Mr. Harendra Pandya, who had also testified about this meeting. Then you had the fourth affidavit of Mr. R.D. Srikumar, who had also alluded to his boss, Mr. Chakravarti, telling him about these illegal instructions. But now you have direct first-person evidence of the same episode. So in that sense, the culpability of Mr. Modi having uttered these unconstitutional, illegal words and given such instructions appears to have been now established.
Jai Narayan Vyas, you've seen what the charges are which have been made by Sanjeev Bhatt in an affidavit that he's sworn before the Supreme Court. These are extremely serious charges. A chief minister of a state pretty much saying allow riots to continue, allow people to be killed, allow people to vent their anger. Aren't these really serious charges?
See, two things. Number one, whatever we had to say, we have already said before the SIT, and it is up to SIT to send the appropriate report to the Honorable Apex Court of this country. Having said this, let me also say that there are observations exactly contra to this, saying that the gentleman himself was not present at this meeting. So I think what to believe cannot be arrived at unless one goes through the process of adjudication. So I would say that at the base, these are the charges or the version that is put forward by Mr. Bhatt.
Can I just ask you, Mr. Vyas, set aside what you said to the SIT, on the 27th, was there a meeting held? Have you at any chance gone to Mr. Modi, who's your leader, asked him what specifically was discussed at that meeting, what was said at that meeting, what was said to the police on the situation post the horrific Godhra incident?
Well, I think, Vikramji, this must be precisely the issues on which probing questions were asked and have been answered by all concerned. And since this is a subject matter of investigation as far as SIT is concerned, who on behest of the Apex Court is going through this matter and is seized of the problem, I think it is at this juncture slightly improper to dwell with the details, and I would only say that the state government has said whatever we wanted to before the SIT.
Right. Teesta Setalvad, essentially Jai Narayan Vyas saying that these are matters to be left to the investigating bodies. Do you agree with that, or do you think these comments that have been made out here are such serious and strong allegations against the Chief Minister of a state that really we need to look at them right away?
We believe that the police officers had put certain instructions in place which are normal. After a horrific incident like Godhra, they had put certain things in place until the Chief Minister arrives back from Godhra to his residence in Gandhinagar and then summons ostensibly a normal law and order review meeting at which he does something very abnormal by issuing such instructions. Now, since 2002, this story has been documented. This account has been documented, including under the Concerned Citizens Tribunal report. It forms the core of our 32 allegations against the plea to have an FIR registered against Mr. Modi.
NDTV's cricket app, Android and iPhone, fastest scorecard, special analysis, and much more. Download free. ndtv.com/apps.